Hi, thanks for joining me. It's Christine Kretcher from Create with Christine, and I'm here with another Tuesday tip video tutorial. For my project today, I am making this little treat holder. Could also be a money holder. You could just stick a love note inside. So Valentine's Day is coming up quickly. I wanted to show off the Meant to Be bundle. This is the Meant to Be stamp set. Then it coordinates with the heart framelets, and they're really so super cute. You almost have to see them all in person. They have the stitching around, and some of them do the stitching and some of them cut out. So it's a huge value if you're still looking for something for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you how to make this treat holder using the envelope punch board. And the great thing about this tool is it has all the measurements and the instructions printed right on it. So, okay, so down here it's got your paper size. I'm using a 6x6 piece of paper. I'm going to make a card size that's 3.5 by 3.5, and I want to score at the 3 line. So my paper's cut to 6x6. I'm going to put my paper in, move it to the 3 line over here. Then I'm going to punch. Then this tool has a handy dandy little score tool that lives right inside of it, so it doesn't get lost. Then there is a line over here that's going to follow diagonally down to score. Then I'm going to move it 90 degrees and do the same thing. So bring it over to the 3. I always like to punch first, find the groove, and then score. Oops, where is it? There we go. Bring it over to the 3, punch, and then score. Then bring it over to the 3, punch, and score. It also has at the top a really cool feature where you can take the corners and do a corner rounder, so it just makes it from the square kind of to a rounded edge. So now this has got all my little square lines, so I can fold it. Maybe this one I'll do opposite. I'll do the floral, the crumb cake floral inside, and have this one showing to the outside. Okay, so I can get this out of the way. It's going to put all these little pieces underneath. That's perfectly normal. I have a Whisper White piece of cardstock just for the inside, and what I'm going to do is just stamp Happy Valentine's Day with a little heart and lovely lipstick. So I just mounted both of my stamps on the same block. I was trying to decide if I want it in the middle, but maybe I want it up at the top so then I can write a little note down here. Then I can just adhere that right to the inside with a little bit of liquid glue. The beautiful thing about this project, and obviously if you use any of the Stampin' Up! Papers, is you'll see the both sides of the beautiful paper. It's kind of hard to pick which side you want to use. Then I'm just going to close it up, and I'm going to put on my heart, the largest heart, and I did cut that out with the lovely lipstick and Grapefruit Grove foil sheets from Celebration. So if you spend $50 before March 31st, you can get those foil sheets as a free item. It's a level 1 item. I'm just going to put 2 Stampin' Dimensionals kind of on the top flap. Remove the backing. It's so pretty. This reminds me of like what a chocolate candy box would look like if you went to the store to buy candy. It's so beautiful. Okay, so that's on there. Then I have a 21-inch piece of ribbon. This is the Whisper White Classic Weave ribbon. And I'm just going to put the ribbon, wrap it around. I want my tails on this side so I can tie my bow over here. So I'm going to kind of go across the middle and tie a pretty bow. This ribbon really ties nice and beautifully, so try to get in the middle-ish. I'm just going to hold the knot and pull my tails, and then I'm just going to pull it tight. And that actually looks pretty good. Okay, let's get my other pieces on. This is the same designer series paper, so since I changed it up and use the other pattern, we could flip it over and use this side. On this one I just did it opposite, so it's kind of cut the crumb cake pattern for the card itself and then the brighter on the front. So whatever you like, I could even just keep it the same. But I put these on with glue dots. I find when I'm trying to stick to foil, and I like to use the glue dots. So I'll put 3. I think one of those might have been 2, but that's okay. And then this is the little kind of edgelet. So this is the same framelit piece. It cuts this piece and this piece. So you'd have to run it through twice to get the white. But I've been working on I did 2 classes with this suite of products, so I've been cutting out a lot of hearts lately. I did a card class and a sampler. They're on my blog, and I'll link over if you're interested in the tutorials. I sell the PDF tutorials if you're looking for class ideas. So just a little bit of liquid glue to add that on. Then I can cut my tails, and that's how quick and simple this little Valentine pouch is. You could whip up a bunch of these and then add whatever you want to the inside if you're doing the chocolate treats, if you're just doing money, or if you're just adding a love note. So I hope you'll check out the envelope punch board and the meant to be bundle. Please leave me a comment by Monday, February 4th, and you'll have a chance to win the supplies to make this project. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll be back again next week with another project to share.